We put too much pressure on Tyler Perry. You know what I mean? He ain't put nobody on. The people that been in his productions, they not famous. All of them can walk through the mall without security. Be what you gonna be, but put your people on. If you a gay person and you in there, put some other gay people on. Put somebody on. Or don't be wondering why people keep saying gatekeepers. Because clearly, y'all are keeping these gates. Clearly.
Tyler Perry is being sued for a staggering $260 million, allegedly for making moves on a white boy. And this all unfolds just after Katt Williams warned us about those so-called black excellence figures the media worships, who secretly prey on the vulnerable. Now, Katt has dropped explosive details about Tyler Perry's alleged white boy casting couch. And shockingly, everything checks out. Tyler Perry's name has long stood tall in Black Hollywood. From creating a media empire to owning one of the biggest studios in the world, he rose from homelessness to billionaire status. But Katt Williams and others have been warning us for years. There's a dark truth behind that empire, especially how certain roles were cast. Katt has repeatedly suggested that some gatekeepers in Hollywood only allow black men to rise if they take on roles that emasculate them or destroy their dignity. And guess who's topping that list? Tyler Perry. But Katt didn't stop there. He clarified he holds no personal hatred toward Tyler, even admitting the man grinds hard. Then came the bombshell. Katt flat out claimed Tyler Perry is a drag queen who uses younger men for his pleasure. And no, he wasn't joking. He was exposing something he truly believed to be real, how Tyler allegedly operates behind closed doors, and how some roles are handed out if something is given in return. Tyler's casting couch allegedly comes at a cost, and there's too much evidence stacking up. Katt isn't the only one sounding the alarm. Other actors, some who work directly with Tyler, have shared their own troubling experiences. Brandon Jay, an actor and voice coach, posted a viral video detailing an encounter with Perry. He claimed he was cast as a high schooler named Jeffrey in Meet the Browns, but then Tyler pulled a last-minute switch. Suddenly, the character was rewritten as a gay teen who had a crush on his bully, and that, according to Brandon, was never the role he signed up for.
Here's a story time about how filming Meet the Browns was the most stressful and hardest thing that I've ever done in my entire life. I had no idea that Tyler Perry's studio schedule was so drastic. If you're working on a regular network show, they take a whole week to film an episode. Tyler Perry Studios, they film an episode in one day. The character was Jeffrey, a fat high school teenager who was very intellectual, who was getting bullied at school. I take 2 to 3 days to learn the entire script. On the day of filming, first thing we do is a table read. I know all of my lines, I'm ready to go. So the director, who is Alfonso Ribeiro Carlton in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, he starts to block us, telling the actors where to go, where to stand. Mr. Perry comes in, everything changes. So we literally run the entire episode for him, and he hates it. Does that mean I have to learn a whole new script? Yes, that's what it means. Mr. Perry on the spot starts rewriting the entire script, and he's feeding me the lines to say, and the director is kind of standing on the side like, you better do it, because if not, they will fire you. Here is where the shoe hit the fan. So in the middle of Mr. Perry changing up the scenes, he says, you know, I want Jeffrey to be gay, and he has a crush on his bully.
And apparently, this is something he does with every man he's allegedly interested in. That's exactly what Derek Dixon is now claiming in his massive $260 million lawsuit. Derek, who played Dale in Tyler Perry's The Oval, gave full dates, locations, and even texts detailing how Tyler allegedly tried to lure him into bed. According to court documents, it all began in 2019 when Tyler Perry spotted Derek at an event and asked for his number, saying he might have a role for him. And he did. Derek landed a part in Ruthless, a Tyler Perry series. But things took a dark turn. Derek said Tyler later invited him to his Atlanta mansion in January 2020. Thinking it was a professional opportunity, Derek accepted. But that night, he drank too much and crashed in the guest room. According to the lawsuit, Tyler entered the room and began touching his thighs. Derek claims he turned down the advances. Still, it didn't end there. He later got cast as Dale in The Oval, a gay, homeless character who works as a desperate store clerk, sleeping with people just to survive. According to Derek, that role was no coincidence. He said Tyler told him he was looking for a real-life partner just like that, loyal, desperate, dependent. Even more disturbing, Derek claimed Tyler continued sending him suggestive messages, talking about his preferences, saying he sleeps with men. Though Tyler Perry is never publicly identified as gay or bi, Derek said he openly admitted it through these messages. The lawsuit includes screenshots, like one where Tyler allegedly wrote, "You are the rose. No straight man will be walking with you unless he wanted to F you, and I would F you." Tyler's legal team dismissed the entire case as a scam, calling it a shakedown. But Derek insists he felt trapped. Like if he rejected Tyler directly, his career would vanish. That's why he played it cool, replied with lines like, "I'm not the sexual type," to avoid confrontation. He feared getting blackballed. And this is exactly where Katt Williams' warnings start to hit hard. Katt once said that when you speak out against Hollywood system, they label you crazy just to silence you. He said that's what happened to Dave Chappelle.
That wasn't the thing. It wasn't, people say that. He lost $50 million. No, that's not even close to what happened to this dude. And until you understand what happened to the dude, you don't understand what happened. Like,
Dave Chappelle told the world he walked away from $50 million at Comedy Central because he didn't want to be a puppet anymore. Instead of hearing him out, Oprah brought him onto her show and tried to pressure him into admitting he had a breakdown. But Dave just stared and calmly said no. Still, the media had already decided he was unstable. Maybe that $50 million came with the same strings Derek says he faced from Tyler Perry.
Everybody wants to know, why'd you walk away from $50 million?
I wasn't walking away from the money. I was walking away from the circumstances with the newfound plateau.
Yeah.
It was completely outside of my frame of reference. I've been in show business since I was 14. I've heard the stories, seen these kinds of things play out in front of me. I mean, you see it before. Look, Mariah Carey made a $100 million deal, and 3 months later, she's all of a sudden mysteriously crazy. Or Martin Lawrence punches through and he's waving a gun on the street screaming, "They're trying to kill me."
Yeah, we hear those stories.
And it always happens around the time in their career where it seems as though they're crossing over the next plateau.
Yeah.
It's incredibly stressful.
Yeah.
And now that same energy is being directed at Derek. People are questioning his motives, asking why the lawsuit surfaced right when Tyler Perry's new movie Straw, starring Taraji P. Henson, is dominating headlines. They're calling it a money grab, a hit job, a PR attack. But again, that's exactly what Katt Williams warned about. He said, the second you challenge powerful Hollywood figures, they flip the script and make you the villain, even when you're the victim. Tyler Perry brushed the claims off with a joke, telling fans to relax and not overthink it. But the public isn't laughing. They're demanding receipts.
Whole world in his hands. Got the whole world in his hands. Hey, I'm just sitting here on my porch just looking. What am I looking at? I'm looking to the hills from whence cometh my help. For my help? Some of y'all know the rest. I just wanted to come on and just tell everybody, just be.
And according to Derek, he's got them texts, dates, names, plus a story that suddenly makes more sense now that others are stepping forward, like Christian Keys. While he never dropped any names, Christian once gave an interview revealing that a powerful figure in Hollywood tried to manipulate him using their influence.
And he's one of several. And I have proof. It's not like I'm just making false accusations. The receipts, the recordings down to the police department, and let them hear this individual, the month and the year that he showed up to my apartment and offered me $100,000 to take my clothes off me. He said, I don't even need to touch you. I just want to see you naked. I declined. Because again, scenic route, I got my integrity with me. I'll take the long way around. I recorded it because I didn't trust him. And I had told him over and over. And he still always tried shit. So if people don't believe me, they can hear him. I can press play and you can hear the person and you'll know immediately who the person is that's offering me $100,000 to strip. You'll know right away and it'll break your heart.
He didn't name anyone, but the internet was convinced he was talking about Tyler Perry. Christian had appeared in multiple Perry productions, and when you line up the timeline, it all fits too well. Even 50 Cent had to jump in. He posted a photo of himself and Tyler Perry with the caption, "Did Dappy just say what I think he said? Nah, we ain't jacking this game." It was exaggerated, sure, but it showed where 50's loyalty stood. He's always credited Tyler with helping shape his media business moves. But the people? They've clearly had enough. This scandal has been simmering for years. Another user said, "This isn't the world trying to destroy another black man. This is him finally paying the price for his mess and shady choices." Katt Williams said it best. "These guys are going to get exposed." Sound off in the comments. Was this overdue or just more controversy? And if you're here for the bold voices that don't hold back, make sure you follow and catch the next clip coming up.